Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize if you hear any background noise like my dryer, but you know, people have to dry their clothes, such is life. So this is a pick a card reading and I'm so excited to do it. Oh my gosh. So I saw this tarot set up on another reader's channel before and I just absolutely loved it. So this is like journey to your soulmate, kind of, yeah. But it's like where you'll both be, you'll see it's like a nice heart shape. It's really cute. So we're just going to cleanse and clear the energy with my lovely sound bowl. And there we go, we are cleansed and healed and renewed, because you know, vibration, everything's vibration, so sound is obviously a very good cleansing modality when it comes to cleansing vibration. Sorry, I'm trying not to put my trying not to put my quarantine arms in the picture, but they be big, so they be getting in there. So you have 4 piles to choose from. I'm gonna do the card pulls with each pile. So the first set we have Leopardite, because obviously you know it's about 2 people, so we've got a little 2 set. We have Leopardite and Saginite. I apologise if I get these names wrong. And I have my phone here to remind me what they're for. But Saginite, Shanghai, that's it, I think. It's the EMS one, like protects you from like phones, all the, what's the word? I want to say radio frequency, it's not that word. All the, you know, all the negative effects of all the internet and the phones and whatnot, and the things that they give out, the vibrations. And then Leopardolite, oh shooting stars, is a balancing it's a balancing one. It's one that makes you feel safe and secure, if I'm correct, but I will have a look as I start each reading. So that's pile 1. Pile 2, so pile 1 is like safe and secure protection. Pile 2 is like out of this world. So we have my beloved Moldavite. Yes, you may have seen this before. I love this piece of Moldavite. And Shiva, whoa, I can't remember the name. Shiva Inga. I spent like a whole minute looking this up, but it looks like an Easter egg and it's from India and it's very cute. I really love this one. It's just adorable. And this is a balancing between the masculine and feminine energies, and it also was formed from a meteor as well, much like Moldavite, but Moldavite's a tektite and this isn't a tektite. Tektite's like a glass kind of thing, so that's why this pile number 2 is out of this world. Again, I'm gonna butcher these names. Cryosophyte, something. It's this green one. Lovely. As we know, green is associated with the heart chakra. Green and pink is associated with the heart chakra, so it's all about growth, healing, rejuvenation. It helps with anxiety and depression as well, this particular crystal. And just, yeah, opening of the heart chakra, I can't really remember this. And the fairy cross stone, you can't see the stone. A fairy cross stone in its matrix, which is for astral travel. So this is a healing and travel pile, so your journey to healing, or you know, you guys maybe connected in 5D or whatever, but we're going to get into that in the reading. This is a long intro, so sorry guys. And then the last pile is my beautiful pendant, but my son broke the necklace, yeah, that has Herkimer diamond at the top, a piece of Moldavite here, and a nice tektite at the bottom, so it's just a normal tektite, and watermelon tourmaline, which is a heart-centered, because it's got the green and the pink and whatnot. It's heart-centered as well, so this is like grounding the love in, but giving it a lot of energy because it's got the Herkimer diamond or whatever. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. I just thought I'd explain the diamonds. I flipping wish. I just thought I'd explain the crystals to you, so that may help you pick a little bit better. Obviously, if you don't want to, you can just like kind of skip straight to the card pools and pick your pile or whatever. So yes. Okay, let's start with pile 2. No, I'm joking. Why? Who does that? Pile 1. So let's just get some angel cards for pile 1's connection. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom, please. My most loving, most light guides and angels, please assist me through this reading for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, but for pile 1 right now. But you know, just hang around, guys. Just hang around. With some love and some light. Okay, so pile 1. So any advice or guidance for pile 1 in this connection? Let go of your past. Okay, so being told to let go of your past. I feel like that's for you, and for your person, is there any advice or guidance? Archangel Michael. Nice. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other at this time. You're working very closely with powerful Archangel Michael, who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. So I do believe Archangel Michael is protecting and guiding both of you through this situation. But, you know, Archangel Michael has this sort of like, where he cuts off the things that are no longer useful or relevant in our lives, or that just aren't giving us good vibes, and you're being told to let go of your past. Sorry, I'm just looking up the Lepidolite, because I feel like that had more of a meaning than what I said, and I just want to give you a little bit more. It's all part of your read, baby. So yes, leopard. I can't say this. I need Google to tell me how to say it. And yeah, you're being assisted and helped in letting go of your past. So the burden of carting your past around has made you wary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. So you're both releasing and cutting something off as you are coming together. Nice. So these aren't in the heart-shaped thing that I'm gonna do. No, we take our time over here on this channel. So yeah, it's a stone of transition. That's it. See, and look what's happening for both of you. You are both going through a transition in your lives. So it helps you to release old behavioral patterns and even like recognize them, and then obviously be able to release them. It brings about emotional healing, soothing and reducing stress and depression. It dissipates negativity and insists on being used for the highest good. It activates the throat, heart and third eyes chakras and intellect. It opens the crown chakra, clearing blockages and bringing about cosmic awareness. Bloody heck, I can't speak. Lepidolite facilitates astral travel to the Asharic record. So you guys could have a past life connection here. But remember what I said about this being, you know, Archangel Michael showing up, and, you know, you're both letting go of something and you're being guided and protected through the transition period. This is obviously a stone of protection, and it absorbs a lot of things that are negative for us. So yeah, when you guys come together, I feel as though you will be going through kind of a lot, both of you, but you're being really guided and protected through the situation. So trust and believe. It's also another one that clears electromagnetic pollution. Also, you guys may be people who are really sensitive to things like that. Electromagnetic pollution, or what is the other word for it? I really can't remember. Yeah, so you guys may be the kind of people that spend a lot of time on your phone, or alternatively, maybe you're not. Maybe technology even kind of scares you to a degree, or is quite off-putting for you guys, and that may be why you're so sensitive to it as well. But whatever the situation is, there are two stones there that protect you from, you know, the negative, I want to say rays. What is it? The negative waves that, you know, technology can produce and give off. The EMS, what? EMS rays, something. I can't find my words today. This one, maybe you guys have trouble speaking about how you feel as well. Maybe you get really overwhelmed, because it did mention the throat chakra, and since then I've not been able to bloody talk. So for my pile ones, okay, King of Michael and 10 of Gabriel. So some of you are cutting off an air sign, but not all of you. Or you're dealing with somebody who, for some of you, especially if you're the feminine in this connection, you was in a relationship alone. The person was not there for you the way that you needed them or wanted them to be. They didn't have the same enthusiasm or same level of love as you did, okay? And that's something that you have to let go of, because it's like you're worried about bringing that, having the same sort of relationships. But what's coming towards you now is not the same sort of relationship. Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. There's a delay, because you need to learn self-love. So if you're like, okay, you're saying all this stuff, we haven't put out the cards yet though, but you're saying all this stuff, where is this person? You need to learn self-love yet, self-love. If there's any delay in this person coming towards you, it's because you really do need to focus on yourself. I know it's not the advice that everybody wants to hear, but it's what I'm getting quite strongly. So what's the... Okay, so that's the, what is that bit? Guys, just bear with me. This is the end bit. This is them as children. This is them as adults. This is them before they get together, or the energy they come into a relationship with. Right, this is their connecting factor. Okay, what's their connecting? Being on a soul level, power one, and their person, their soulmate, their... Oh Lord, there's just a little backstory here, and I'm just not here for it. Just want to know the one card. What's their connecting factor? The Magician. You're great at manifesting. Now, being great at manifesting, especially if you're not consciously aware of it, can be a bit of a double-edged sword, because you can keep manifesting the same situations into your life, and that's probably why you have to learn self-love. So you as a child... I feel like you are actually a very old soul, and so is your person. Your person as a child. Am I doing a good job of the heart shape yet? Person as a child. You as an adult. Your person as an adult. Energy that you're bringing into this relationship, where you're going to be, like what, you know. Well, your person's going to be the energy they're coming in with. Oh, yeah, yes, you both want this. You're both very serious. And can you see the Pentacles and the Wands, or Gabriels? So, yeah. So you could be a Earth sign, but you don't have to be. Virgo is very strong here, because this is Virgo, Gemini. We've also got Scorpio. And your person coming in could be a fire sign or an air sign. Gemini, but it doesn't have to be, but chances are you've got Virgo somewhere in your chart, and they've got Gemini somewhere in their chart. And you know, the connection, how this connection's gonna be. Ew, Page of Raphael, I've got a crush on you, I really like you so much. Now let's just get a little clarified, because sorry, we need to see what the sexy time's like. Okay, so I'm so nosy. Don't act like you're not here for it, okay? You want to know as well. Sexy time. Queen of Swords, huh? I want a different card, because that just fell out. There was really a question in my mind. What energy they're coming into the relationship with? I feel like you might make this person wait. If you're the female, you might make them wait, might make them beg a little bit till they prove that they are the one for you. Oh, but you're coming up with a Devil card. So, and Queen of Pentacles, feel like you're both very horny. Wait, why is this? Sorry, why is that why did the Queen of Swords come out? I don't really want that there. Why is the Queen of Swords coming out, please? Oh, okay. You got to get over your ex, basically. Okay. let's get into the reading. So you're both really, the I am factor, you know, very strong within you. You could be a Virgo rising or a Gemini rising, but I feel like you and this person used to play together as souls. Okay, both of those signs are kind of known for having a mix of energy anyway. So Gemini is obviously the twins, but sometimes it can show like bisexuality or something. And Virgos often get kind of confused. It's like the androgynous sign. People often will think, you know, Virgo men are gay or Virgo women are lesbian, when in fact they're not. But just because both of those signs embody both the feminine and masculine qualities so well. So you may be a bit tomboyish if you're a girl, or you may come across a bit feminine if you're a male, but that your partner, if that is how you are, your partner is going to be the same as you, regardless of whatever sex you date. You know, you could be gay or whatever, but you don't have to be. I'm just saying they're going to have that same quality, but in an opposite what is the word? What is happening here? But an opposite expression. Okay, so I feel like somebody here may get tongue-tied quite a lot, especially this side. So as a child, you may have often felt left out, left on your own. You could have been one of 5, but you don't have to be. Okay, or you might have been an only child and wish that you had siblings, but it's this feeling of feeling like nobody kind of believes in me is what I'm getting here. So you may have had a lot of negative self-talk, or people may have, you had a lot of negative self-talk, but then people would be negative towards you and maybe say nasty things or put you down or whatever, but it's because you have always been very good at manifesting, even as a child. So say you watched a movie and, you know, the person's down and out and treated really badly in the movie, and then obviously they have the happy ending at the end. Your little self has gone on and watched that and thought about that, and then started talking to yourself in that way, and then like talking to yourself negatively, and then other people start talking to you negatively. Then it's like, oh my god, it really is true, you know, I'm really not good enough, blah blah blah, because you've manifested it in. But it's just because you're a very powerful being. And remember what I said in the beginning about self-love, and I feel like both of you are really working on the self-love factor, but especially for you in particular, if you resonate with this side, then self-love is really, really important. I just get the sense of really feeling left out and really having to kind of have your own back or be your own cheerleader, but struggling to do that because of just not feeling good enough. Okay, whereas your person, I feel like they may have had a really protective mother figure in their life, or if this is, you know, a male or female, this person may have been really excelled at creating situations for themselves where people did what they wanted. Okay, so remember what I said, it's like you are like the same energy as this person, but you both express it differently. So you've expressed your amazing manifesting ability by maybe creating situations that you didn't enjoy as much, whereas this person has created situations that really benefit them. So they may have grown up really spoiled and everybody did what they said, and, you know, their mother adored them and practically worshipped them, and you cannot say anything about their kid to them. I'm going to speak as though this is a masculine, this is a feminine, not to offend anybody. In every relationship there is a masculine and a feminine, regardless of what genders you actually identify. That is just how it works, the polarity in this world. So don't get caught up. If you are the masculine and you resonate more with this side, then you resonate more with this side. It is what it is, you know, but it's just a general read. So yeah. But yeah, so I feel like it was like, don't you dare say that about my son. I feel like this person was really seen as somebody very gifted and very had like the magical Midas touch, I want to say. And I feel like people would have really been tripping over themselves to just help this person. They learn to be really charming, really charismatic, and just get what they want out of situations. This person may have travelled quite a lot, but I do feel, you know, whether this is a male or female, they have a strong matriarchal figure in their life. So there is maybe a grandmother or a mother who is a very strong, fiery kind of woman that they really respect and admire, but this person was very much in their corner. I'm also getting, for some of them, for a lot of those people, majority of those people, their grandmother will reincarnate through them as well. That's kind of why they were so like on their side. You find that as well. They sort of favour the child or the part of their family that they're about to reincarnate through again. So yeah. But yeah, bless you. So some of you as well, you may have grown up in a church, or you know, a very religious background. Or even if it wasn't a very religious background, like my parents weren't religious, but I went to a Christian school. So every day we said the Lord's Prayer, and, you know, we had a lot of religious things, you know, taught to us in school. So even though my background wasn't very, very religious like that, like my parents, so you may have experienced something similar to that. But whatever it was, it just left you feeling a little bit isolated and just doubting your little self a lot. And I just want to give your little inner child a big hug, because you really don't need to feel like that. But obviously it's your expression, you know, you're just trying it out, seeing these different things. But bless you. Okay, so as adults, you have a new beginning. You've learned so much, okay? You are not here for the self-fulfilling negative prophecies anymore, because you're stepping into your power and you're now seeing, wow, did that happen because I thought about it? Or, wait, did that happen because I thought about it? Or did that happen because I thought about it? What is wrong with my words? That happened and I thought about it, or did that happen because I thought about it? Okay, so you may have been stepping into a place where you felt or believed you was a psychic at one point, and then you've just come to realise that you kind of are a psychic, but you're also a very powerful manifestor. But I feel as though you're somebody who really is learning to value, look, we got the number 2 here, this is the house of self-esteem, self-worth and things like that. Your money and stuff as an adult may have started off low, your ability to earn your income, but it's steadily rising because your self-esteem is getting stronger and stronger, and your value that you place on yourself is getting stronger and stronger. So with this being a card of Scorpio as well, you may have Scorpio in the second house. You could be a Libra rising, or you could have Venus in Scorpio or something like that. And Venus in Scorpio is a tough position. Venus in the second house is a tough position because your self-worth and how you feel about yourself will swing so much back and forth. It's like you have the ability to fight through that. And once you do, it's kind of unshakable. Nobody can tell you anything about yourself once you get past a certain point, when you've got those positions, when you really work with the energy of what is there. Because you're starting a new life. You may have left that old paradigm or that old personality or persona behind completely. For some of you, you really may have moved. For some of you, I'm getting, you know, this isn't for all of you, but for some of you, you may have grown up in an abusive situation. You know, you could have been put into foster care or something like that. But I do feel as though as you've got, at least by the age of 20, as you've got older, you know, you have found a family, whether that be friends that you choose for yourself, or, you know, you ended up with a really nice family that actually did genuinely love and care about you. But I see you rebuilding, you know, your self-esteem. And obviously, if you was in foster care or whatever, I don't want to get into the ins and outs of how certain situations are manifested and experienced by, you know, innocence. We are all, in fact, innocent on this channel, but I do have a video about it on my other manifesting channel, so you could definitely watch that, and I will link that in here, because we don't play the blame game on this channel. It just is what it is. So sorry, on this channel or my other channel, sorry, just did a little thing there, but yeah, so I just see you stepping into a place where you've got a lot of angelic guidance around you. It will be like, why the fuck is this my journey? Why do I have to go through all this stuff? But Nobody else could do it but you. You are so strong, so strong. Equally though, there's this really soft, sensitive part of you, but I feel like that's what actually gives you the strength. I feel like you are really being protected and guided, and you may even be somebody who has, you know, on your palm, I've got it, like on your palm you may have like the double line here next to your lifeline, which shows you having a guardian angel, you know, with you, having strong spirit guides with you throughout your life, okay? And oftentimes when you do have that, you get yourself into a lot of scrapes and crazy situations. So yes. So yeah, I see you forgiving the past, people that have hurt you, whether they be family, friends, you know, ex-lovers, but you're just in a place where you just don't want to hold on to that kind of stuff because it holds you down. What else am I getting here? Yeah, I feel like your self-esteem has just really been renewed, okay? But I get as well that you're not the kind of person that goes bragging all around town, you know, oh, I'm better than you, or my self-esteem's been renewed now. You can't, you know, some people do that, innit? I used to be like this, but now I'm like that. No, you're still I'm getting kind of a quiet energy, but it's a very strong one. Very strong, but it's very quiet. So yes, your person, Seven of Michael, where they were always getting what they want out of all these, you know, different situations, I feel like as well for some of you, if you're dealing with a masculine here who deals with feminines in particular, they may have kind of a little bit, I don't want to say mistreated women, but taken love for granted, in that that's not even the right words, not the correct terminology. In that they were just so used to being loved and admired, they would do things that were very selfish, and they may have hurt some people in relationships and stuff like that. I feel like this person may have got themselves into a third party situation, but they really did love and care about the people that they did. And they just kind of looked at themselves in the mirror one day like, this is not the person that I want to be. I don't want to be seeing myself like this. I don't want to be seen like this. I don't want to be affecting people in a negative way. So I feel like this person has really come to a place where they're really learning or have learned not to be selfish. To an extent, because obviously we all need to be selfish to a point, but learning how to, you know, not go it alone. They don't want to be the only star in the show anymore. So yeah, and I feel like as well, for some of you, it's almost as though even if you've had this negative stuff going on, you've always had this quiet faith. Okay, you've always had this connection with these guides or these angels that are around you protecting you. So it's always giving you this quiet faith. Your person kind of didn't, and it's like as an adult now they stepped into that. I get that you have a remembrance of who you truly are on a soul level, and they are also having a remembrance of who they are on a soul level, and it's like just now they're getting into contact with their guides and their angels again. Now, it may not be like, oh yes, I totally believe in angels and I'm talking to my guides every day. No, but it's almost like quiet prayers in their mind and just trusting their intuition and having faith in situations and stuff like that. Whereas I don't think they were. I feel they were quite bratty growing up. They were a bit of a brat, yeah. Okay, so the energy that you guys are coming in with into the relationship, you're coming in with the 10 of Pentacles, and they're coming in with the 4 of Gabriel. For some of you, I want to say you may already have kids, but you don't have to. This may be a place where you learned a lot as well when you know, met somebody, had kids with them, and you learned a lot in that situation. And it's like, well, damn, I just remembered who I am. Sort of thing, like amnesia, bang, it just hits you out of nowhere. I feel like you've both been calling each other in, and you both have this, I feel like you share some of the same guides and some of the same, yeah, like some of the same angels and guides work with you guys. specifically on your relationship, but in life, and it was already kind of decided and assigned before you started living this life. Okay, anyway, so 10 of Ariel, you're serious, you know, you're not here to play no games. You said, don't waste my time, please, I'm not here for it. Some of you may be 26, 20, 25, 27, or even 30, 31, 36, 35. Those are the numbers I'm getting, but you could be absolutely any age, okay? But you just are not prepared to put in time and effort and energy if it isn't going to be 110%, you know. But you're very grounded, very stable, and very realistic at the same time. You don't have your head in the clouds about this connection or about this situation, but you know what it is that you want out of it, which is something long term. You want to be able to build a legacy. You want to be able to really put down roots and, you know, get comfortable with this person and really create a stable home and family life for yourself. So the attraction that you're coming in with is the devil, because they are very sexy. This person, they like to party, or you may meet them at a party. Oh, let's do where you meet as well. You may meet them at a party, but I feel like their physical is very, very attractive to you. They may also have a really big thing. They may have a really big thing. You see it through their pants and you're like, what? Wait, is that his phone? Like, has he got something in his pocket? But yeah, I feel like you're very attracted to this person. They may have a beard, they don't have to. They could have a reddish tint to their hair, meaning whether they be blonde or black haired, in the sunlight they have like a red kind of tint to their hair. This person may like to dance, but they may have 2 left feet, really. They may not be the best dancer, but they actually really like to dance. Okay, so your person is coming in with the 4 of Gabriel. They feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like they have met the one. They want to be in a connection. They want to be in a relationship with you. With the 4 of Gabriel, remember, they're in like a, what is that, a gazebo or something. There's no walls. There's nothing trapping them or keeping them there other than the fact that they both want to be there. Again, look at the angel like, yes, they've come together finally. You know, they've had this awakening. They are going through some sort of awakening. And when they meet you, they know that you're the one. Like, they get the strong sense that this is the person I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with. Look into the distance, you know, there's a castle. So they have all these ideas of what they want to build. I feel spiritually, they feel it very strongly with you. They really feel such a strong connection. What's their attraction? Queen of Pentacles, because you're beautiful. You are beautiful. And there's something about you that gives them just such strong motherly vibes as well. They may have a thing for boobs, okay? They want to worship you. They really, really adore you. They like your feet as well. They may like the way you dance because they've got 2 left feet. They don't have to have 2 left feet. And you know what it is? Remember, you're coming in with this 10 of Ariel, and their attraction to you is the Queen of Pentacles. They like the fact that you are so grounded and that you're not here for the BS, and they know that they can't mess up with you. They know that, you know, they need to take you very seriously, and it's like this person wants to really show you how much they cherish you and how much they do take you seriously, because you are a queen and they really adore you. Like, he's literally on his knees in this, well, on his back in this picture, which is obviously, you know, when dogs and stuff get on their back, I'm not saying this person's a dog, but it's like a big sign of submission. So he's just on his back, like, worshipping her, like, oh, I found my soulmate. I don't need to put on any airs and graces. I can just be myself. I can just relax and just, like, actually show this person how thankful I am that they've shown up, how thankful I am to have them. So, Page of Raphael, you guys could really end up having babies, okay? You could be giving birth to a water sign baby, or you could be giving birth to, like, new ideas, starting businesses and whatever. I see for a lot of you, moving or building a house or having this kind of ideal kind of family home is a big thing for you. So it's like this person wants to build you a castle, I feel like. They want to really build you a very, very beautiful home. So you're sharing your dreams and your hopes with each other, even though, yeah, this is a card of communication. I'm feeling like a lot of lovey-dovey texts, but also a lot of pillow talk, a lot of, you know, really opening up about what it is that you want, what is that, not even just what it is that you expect, because I feel like you will let them know, this is what I expect, this is what I will take, this is what I won't take, boundaries, baby, which is great. But I feel like you'll show a softer side of yourself and really like let them know like, oh, this is, you know, what I want. I also feel like you're both going to share your wounds with each other, and you're going to come to a realization of you both being in really quite a similar place in life when you meet each other, when you start having this pillow talk. And I feel like that's why the Queen of Swords was showing up. I feel like you are going to speak about, you know, the person who broke your heart, the person who really hurt you, especially if you had a child with this person, but for some of you didn't have a child with this person. And I feel for some of you, you may have not been totally open straight away to giving this person the time of day. Maybe, you know, you thought they were sexy because this is the Pan card, the Devil card, but you thought this person's a player, this person you know, I'm not going to waste my time with them. I'm just going to stare at their stare at them, a little bit stare at their yuck. I'm just gonna stare at them really hard, you know, and even feeling like, damn, I know I could get into this one, I know I could get caught up with this guy, so let me just go about my business and not even bother, I don't want to put myself through it, sort of thing. But I feel like, yeah, you kind of explain that to them and they understand now why you may have been so hesitant in the beginning to give them a chance, because, you know, you don't want your heart broken, and I feel like you are a very, very loving person. This person is going to show you that they're not gonna hurt you. I'm getting like, I can't promise that I won't hurt you, but I won't ever hurt you in the way that that person did. Like, all right. And when they're saying I can't promise that I won't hurt you, it means like, I can't promise that I won't accidentally like scratch you or something, or, you know, accidentally hurt you. I don't think this person's careless in that they bring other people into your connection or do spiteful or mean things. I feel like this person is trying to do everything to show you that they can be trusted and that they are enough to lead you to where you want to go. Like, I feel like this masculine energy is very much, you know, please, like, let me be a man, because they were babied and brattied for so long. They've got very strong, you know, masculine energy and feminine energy, because we spoke about that already. But they see you and they see them going in the same direction, you know, going on a journey. So with the Chariot card here and the Page of Raphael, pregnancy is very possible. That is Cancer, so water sign child, Cancer child possibly, or getting pregnant during those times. But you really have to let go of the past. Okay, so can we get a time frame? Wait, should we use? All right, let's see you meeting. How are you gonna meet? That one flipped out. Oh, thanks. There's just like so much. So there's many different ways that you may meet. I feel like you guys may have already met each other on the astral. Sorry guys, I know it's a little bit out there, but you may have. You've met in more than one life. This could also be a place where cinema or like drinks are flowing. I want to say people could even be doing drugs, okay? Like a party, a house party I'm getting for some of you guys. Or like a retreat, a spiritual retreat, like where people do ayahuasca or whatever it's called. Something like that. Somewhere that you've been waiting to go for a while, possibly. And let's get some timing for you guys. So 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups is a bit of a mixed bag. 17 months, 10 months, September, October. What's the timing for that? Wow. trying not to get my double chin in the camera, but pick these cards up. Okay, so we have two cards that popped out. North Node's life purpose and Mars force. So this person may have their Mars on your North Node. Now this means that this person's really going to push you out of your comfort zone. It may feel really annoying at times, and you will feel very sexually attracted to them. They may also piss you off. With Mars, this could happen quite quickly. Number 5, this could happen when the sun goes into Leo, that the relationship gets, you know, really going, but you could meet when we have the sun in Cancer. Or, wait, what? Where's the nodes? The nodes are in. Where are the nodes at? Are they in Gemini and Sagittarius at the moment? I can't really remember. But yeah, some of you, weirdly, I think for some of you, very small percentage, you may be pregnant when you meet this person. Okay, something like that. But yeah, so that is your pile, that is your reading, pile number 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye. Hi, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose pile number 2, and this was the Moldavite and the Shiva Lingam. So this is a cute little stone. It is a symbol of the masculine and feminine energies being really balanced. Like I said, it's out of this world, so you guys may be starseeds, you may have an out of this world connection. I feel like this person's with you even if they're not with you. So even if you've never met with this person, you may have seen them in dreams, on the astral, or you may like reach out for each other if you're going through a hard time in life. It's a really weird out of this world connection, okay? So strong telepathic link I'm getting. Really good ability to blend and focus on one another. What? I don't understand that, but okay. Kill. So we're gonna do the heart. Oh no, we're gonna do the advice for pile number 2 for you and your person. What is the advice? Angels, most loving, most light angels and guides. What is the advice? Okay, so pile number 2, Joy, for you. That did want to come out in reverse, so you know, remember to have fun, hun. Live it up, enjoy yourself. Life is a gift and we should be celebrating every minute. Amen. Every breath is a celebration. So for your person, if you get nervous, focus on service. So I feel like your person may have quite a lot of anxious energy. Yeah, so take some time to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with nature, and, you know, focus on joy. It's going to help bring in your person a lot quicker. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Or what did I say? Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So yeah, I feel like things may just be falling a little bit flat for you and just feeling like, oh, that nearly hit the spot, but it really didn't, kind of thing. And your person has got, if you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. So I feel like your person is trying to bring you in, okay? They have this strong sense, or they feel your energy in some way, shape or form, but they're being told to not get too wrapped up in it and be like pining after you or longing for you, because that's just going to delay the process. So, you know, focus on your life, focus on what it is that you're doing. So I'm getting a sense that both of you are really calling out for each other, like you're really aware of the other person, whether you know them or not. If you are asking if a specific person is your soulmate and watching this read, the answer is yes. Okay, they are your soulmate. Oh, so what's the energy linking these two together? What's the energy linking our two together? Nine of Gabriel and Two of Michael. I'm sorry, I'm not taking this because it just decided to shoot out. The Chariot. Oh, going in the same direction. God's plan. Yes, and Drake. God's plan. That's what the design on the chariot says to me. That you're being guided into the same direction by God's plan. Two of Michael, again, showing up two horses. So you guys may butt heads. One of you may be very emotional and the other one may be quite intellectual. Somebody is getting sick of waiting though, and I feel like they're almost starting to doubt, like, is what I'm feeling real? Because I really feel like there's this person out there for me. I really feel like I've got a soulmate and I really want them to come in, but you know, is this even real? So what's the energy linking these two together? Connecting these two. This out of this world connection. 10 of Ariel. Okay, so procreation. Okay, I feel like you guys are destined to create a family together. You're meant to. It's just something that you are really meant to do. You may have, this doesn't have to be the case for everybody, but you may have known each other when you was little, or your mums were friends, or your mums knew each other when they were little, or just something. There's like a weird link there. Let's put the rest of the cards out and then I'm going to go into more detail. So it's going to be you as a child. So what was your situation as a child? What was you like? Decisions, okay. What was your person like as a child? Let's get the little heart shape going. What are you like as an adult? What is your person like as an adult? What is the energy that you're coming into this connection with? Okay. Oh, hello, 10 of Raphael. Okay. What energy is your person coming into this connection with? A little 2 of Michael. Oh, please. And what is the energy of this connection once it gets up and going and starting? 8 of Michael. Now we want to see the sexy time too, so we're going to use these cards. Sorry, but I'm nosy. I'm going to do it. 2 of Michael. Okay, so what's your person's attraction? I'm ridiculous. It's the voice. I'm just so silly. What's your person's attraction to you? What's your attraction to your person? Whole voice, yes. And just how's it going down? How is it going down? Yes. So we'll ask for more clarification in a minute. I haven't been using my love cards, you know, which I really want to do, and I feel like I should probably pull one for. I'm going to use my love cards because, hello, this is a freaking love reading. Yes, we need them. I'm going to have to pull another one for part 1 because I really didn't pull anything for that. And then let's see, a little bit of love. And then we'll try to get you a timing and how you're going to meet. So your person and you, the love that you're giving to this relationship. Okay. So 10 of Ariel is that you have this beautiful cosmic love that is just on another level. It's rippled throughout time, space and dimension so many times, and it's something that you're always kind of able to feel and tap into. You're going to be able to tap into this person whether you realize that you're tapping into another person or not, whether you think it's like a guide or something. It's an actual human being that's alive on the earth, same like you. But the key here is to ground this connection and to procreate. There needs to be babies born out of this amazing love that you two have. Now, I don't want to say your journey together is a long one, but this has been a long time going on and a long time coming. Like, this connection, this between you guys has been a long time happening. What do I mean by that? I mean, like, even during this reading, I keep getting distracted and finding myself stopping to do things that I think would make me more comfortable. So you guys may have been on this journey coming together for a minute now, but you can feel each other, you want each other, yeah, but then you keep getting distracted by other things that you think will make you feel more comfortable in your ultimate relationship. An example was like, oh, you know, once my waist is 24 inches, I know for a fact I will be really happy in a relationship. Or I know once I make this much money, I will be, you know, so comfortable in a relationship and I'll feel very secure. When it's really got nothing to do with the relationship or the connection, but it's like distractions. Distractions that you guys are going through. Now, I feel like, you know, your person's advice was to focus on service, but that's more in a way of giving to the world and spreading, you know, love and joy by finding a way that not only enhances them, but enhances the energy and the lives of other people around them. And equally, that's sort of the same thing for you with the joy card coming up there, to really appreciate each moment. The advice for both of you is to be centered and grounded. That's what I'm getting. And it's really interesting because pile 1 had something about balance and whatever came up, and I was thinking, well, wouldn't that be coming up for pile 2? And I'm looking here at these crystals, because of the crystals, and I'm looking here at these crystals, and these are more balancing crystals, so that's quite interesting. Maybe it's like an evolution in each story. And that's why you've got the 10 of Ariel, because it really is about grounding this energy equally and bringing it forth to experience and enjoy. And I feel like, yeah, having some babies. Okay, so growing up, decisions 1 and 5. You may have made a few crazy little decisions. You may have been a bit of a wild child at one point. But I feel like if you did act out, it would have been more because you lacked confidence in yourself in other areas. So your childhood was really about learning to have confidence in yourself, and learning to walk away from situations that didn't serve you. So this may have been friend groups, you know, having to walk away from them, or arguments and, you know, being competitive or combative with authority figures such as parents or teachers. For some of you, I'm hearing maybe something to do with dyslexia or having trouble reading and writing, or just having, you know, especially lack of self-confidence in your academic ability. So kind of giving up on yourself while you were still just young, and like you hadn't even really, you know, hadn't even really started. But I feel for many of you around the age of 15, you may have had a bit of a turnaround in your energy or within yourself of how you feel about yourself, and, you know, having more confidence in your ability, and maybe not being so combative towards authority figures. I do get that you was a little bit of a wild child. I do get that you may have been part of the pack but stuck up for the underdog at the same time. For some of you as well, you may have been a wild child, but your mum didn't let you go nowhere. You had to look out the window at all your friends playing out or whatever at like 8 o'clock at night, and you was in bed. Yeah, that may have been your situation for some of you. Sorry, I do feel like your childhood was really fun. Some of you may have grown up on an estate. You don't have to though. But I just get this sense of wreaking havoc, but kind of like in Bradford they used to have this thing called Mischief Night, where like you could basically do whatever you want if you was a kid, like egg houses, throw toilet roll around and foam and all that kind of stuff. And everybody, like the whole, you know, area, Bradford is quite small though, kind of like knew about it. I don't know if they do it in Leeds or something. I just get this sense of like mischief night with you, like that was kind of your agenda. Like you was very kind of cheeky, but at the same time, by testing those boundaries, it allowed you to free yourself from self-limiting beliefs and other boundaries that you had set up in your life one way or another. So 3 of Michael. Now I feel like your person may have lost somebody, okay, or they may have really been I feel like they may have lost a father figure or a grandfather or something, and they took that really hard. Or if that's not the case, or it could be the case and this as well, I feel like they spent a lot of time comforting their mother or a female in their family. So it could have been a sister or even an aunt, but this person was very comforting towards them. Also, I want to say some of you guys may have really, I'm just looking at your card again, may have really liked animals or had a close connection to them. I feel like some of you may, if that whole rebel thing doesn't fit with who you are, some of you may have experienced the opposite of that, like grown up around a lot of rebels, but you yourself were really afraid to like break the rules or go against the grain. Overachiever, that's what I'm getting at. Even if you was a rebel, you may have got into that more rebellious kind of energy because you naturally are an overachiever or want to do very well, but you may have been doubting yourself or been told that you can't do well or you're not as smart as everybody else or whatever it is. So that's why that came into play. But as you grew older, you got more again into your kind of overachiever energy and started thinking, no, I can do this, I believe in myself, whatever. But yeah, I feel like your person, even from like a young age, may have spent a lot, sorry, there's a notification, may have spent a lot of time comforting a feminine, a female figure in their life. This is also the kind of person I feel like they used to let other people win arguments. They would just be like, oh no, you're right, it's fine. They'd feel bad, like they'd actually feel bad if they upset this person or any girls in general. Again, I read this as masculine and feminine. It doesn't matter if you are male or female. Every relationship has a masculine and feminine regardless of who you are and who you're attracted to. So if you so happen to be the masculine and you resonate more with this side, then take it, you know. And you know, you're looking at this as the feminine or you're looking at this as another masculine or whatever, you know. I don't know your situation, so so yeah, I feel like your person is naturally quite a healer, okay? They have this really nice healing ability, very soothing words. This person may be very softly spoken or have a very nice kind of voice as well. But as a child, they spent a lot of time listening to other people's worries and concerns. I feel like they were quite a sensitive child as well. They, you know, felt a lot and experienced a lot, whereas I get the sense of you being a little bit more rough and tumble. Okay, so as adults, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, any earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, but you can be absolutely any sign at the same time. You know how this goes already, okay? So as an adult, I feel like this person has kind of changed quite a lot, the way they think as well. I feel like they don't let people guilt trip them the way that they used to. I feel like they could have been quite easy to manipulate or easy to guilt trip when they were a bit younger and maybe around the age of 13, or doesn't have to be, but they kind of was like, you know what, I'm not having this anymore. I'm not going to be made to feel a way about things that I really don't have no control over. So I feel like this person has really got this attitude of let go and let God. Like, well, I said how I feel, and that's all I can do. This person may have, you know, that Sagittarius North Node, because that's really learning about saying how you feel without the need to please others. Six of Ariel. As an adult, you are somebody who plays fair. For some of you, you could have been a little bit of a bully. I'm just saying. Okay, there's a few different storylines, but I just get quite a boisterous energy from you as a child. But yeah, so you're learning to play fair. I feel like you are somebody who gives as good as you get. You expect, or you obviously would like to get as good as you give as well. But I feel like you're very beautiful, and you want people to realize that not only are you beautiful, but you have brains as well. You would like to be admired for all your attributes rather than just one thing, like, oh, you're so pretty, okay, let's not listen to what you have to say. So yeah, I feel like that's how you are. I feel like you're very good at manifesting as well, and you can be very kind. You may be the person who gives, you know, food to the homeless or do charity work or something like that. I feel like as well, if you want something, it kind of just pops up for you. It just sort of happens. I feel like you've got a lot in your life to be happy about and to be grateful for. And I think you are grateful, but I just feel like sometimes you get a bit down. So your moods may swing back and forth sometimes. Sorry, your person. And I feel like, you know what I keep doing? Going over to your person, then going back to you, then. And I feel like this is what your energies do as well. As an adult, this person may have people around them, but it's really them that kind of runs the show. They're not prepared to put themselves down or cause any kind of, not discomfort, but any wounds to themselves for other people. They have really learnt the lesson of boundaries. I feel like this person's quite sexy as well. And there's something very different about them, something very kind of like thinking out of the box. I do think they've changed the way they think or the way they speak, okay? Maybe they used to have a really sweet little soft voice and now they've got a sexy deep one. Something like that. But the dove is showing up in both of their... You've got... This is interesting. The dove is in this picture. In this picture, and then you've got these doves that are actually coloured in your childhood. So I feel like you guys may have even been communicating then without knowing, but I think you're communicating now without knowing as well. But I also get this idea of surrendering. So this person may have been still may be somebody, not like a pushover, but like they're just easy to let things go. They don't get a bee in their bonnet like that, but I feel like you do. You know, even as a child, it may have been easy for you to let certain things go, but certain things were very difficult for you. Like, I'm not surrendering, I'm not letting go of this, they upset me, or whatever it is. Or even a belief system that doesn't serve you about yourself and you causing you to have low self-confidence. It may have been something that you've actually kind of still grown up with and you haven't completely let go of. I feel like death is a part of this person's life, so they could do that as a job, you know, be a grief counsellor, or, you know, work with, do mediumship or funerals or that sort of thing. Or it's just that they've seen a lot of change and a lot of cycles end and a lot of cycles start. Again, I do get that there has been like family members for this person that have passed away, and more than affect them in a negative way or even make them super sad, I feel like this person just sort of, that's kind of how it goes, that's the cycle. I really want to release and surrender my fear of death and make the most of life while I'm here, sort of thing. So their energy is worth waiting for. See, they know you're out there, they know you exist. Divine timing is at work in your love life. They believe that you guys will come together when the time is right. So they're coming into this connection it's still very mental. Like there's a strong telepathic connection here. So they're coming in with this, I'll know who it is. I think this person's not going to know you by looking at you. They're going to know you by speaking to you. There's going to be like a spark, a connection when you guys speak to each other. Like it's a mental thing, but it's like on a soul level. So yeah, I think this person is waiting to connect with you. So right now they may be talking to people and, you know, trying to get to know people, but they're like, no, this isn't them. This isn't them. Because they know that you exist. They know who you are, but they just don't know what you look like or anything like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is their attraction? So we got 4 of Wands. Okay, so they're really spiritually attracted to you. You know, they feel that you are their twin flame, you are their soulmate. I feel like this person does actually really like the way you look. This person may favour long hair or have long hair themselves, because, you know, there's 3 pictures here with a male with long hair. If they're male, they may have long hair. Or kind of like curly-ish kind of hair. Or when you meet them, their hair may be a little bit on the longer side. I feel like this person may prefer you with long hair, or not prefer you, but like think long hair looks good on you. I also get, yeah, that even if they have had other connections or other relationships with other people, they do something so that they don't forget about you. They don't forget about their true love, I want to say. Or their person, they don't forget themselves. I feel like this person has a lot of sexual attraction towards you, basically. And what is the energy that you're coming in with? Ooh, express your love. 10 of Raphael. I've been daydreaming about you. Okay, so you're going to let them know how you feel, I feel. You're going to speak to them. It's when you're talking, I'm getting a strong sense of when you're talking to one another, this is how you're going to suddenly realise. And I feel like the male in this connection, or the masculine, is going to be looking at the feminine like, it's you. It is actually you. I finally found her. I finally found the person that I've been looking for. Now, there could be children involved, but there doesn't have to be. Sorry, you can't even see that. The children in the picture could just symbolise your own inner children connecting and playing with each other, and having that recognition for one another. I do feel like there's going to be a degree of healing and just a beautiful connection. I feel like you're going into this kind of wanting love, but I feel like the masculine falls very in love with you very quickly as soon as you sort of have this conversation. Now, you have 10 of Swords showing up as your attraction. Like, baby, I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know what that means. The only way I can really interpret this is that I don't get a third party situation, but yeah, maybe they'll be leaving somebody else and you're like, yeah, damn right. They love me more. 10 of Swords is attraction. Sorry, can I get a clarifier? Because that is just not sexy for me. Or maybe that they'll wipe your tears after all the hurt and the drama. Why is 10 of Swords this guy's attraction? Okay, I get that you guys may be more on the submissive side. This is what I'm getting. You may like a little bit of pain or something as well. I'm going to be honest, because these 2 cards say to me, freaky. Okay? So yeah, you may be attracted to them because they look like big and strong, and you're like thinking about them doing all this freaky stuff to you, and you're just like, whew, I'm so into this person. And you kind of get the sense that this person's down for whatever. Okay, so 8 of Michael. I feel like, you know, this relationship is obviously amazing for both of you, but for you it's going to have a very profound effect, because whatever you was holding on to in that cage, whatever you had a hard time surrendering, you will be able to let go of. You will really be able to see things clearly, and make new choices that suit who you really are without having to hold back. And I feel like this person's almost coming in as like an earth angel to you to really help you and guide you. It's weird because I keep getting that this person is a person, but it's like they're one of your guides as well. Mad thing. The Hierophant. Yeah, like this person seems very, very capable to you. Like very, very capable. I feel like this could end in marriage. Well, start. This could, you know, lead to marriage for a lot of you. And I feel like this person is somebody that you can sort of confess to. Some of you, they could literally be like a religious, you know, figure, a pastor or something like that. But they don't have to be. But this is somebody that you can really talk to and really let them know how you're feeling and just really, really express yourself to. And they're just there comforting, because like they're naturally like that. It's like they soak it up. Look in that picture. As a child, they comforted. As an adult, they still comfort. People tell them things. People tell them a lot of things, especially females. And they will really comfort you and let you know that actually it's not as bad as you think. You don't really have anything to worry about. It's an interesting read. So let's try and see where you guys meet. There's pile 2 meeting their boo. There's pile 2 meeting their person. King of Swords and the World card. So you could be meeting this person overseas. You could be meeting them abroad. King of Swords. Why did I say that? King of Wands. I feel like you could be meeting this person after you break up from somebody else. Or they've gone through a breakup. That might be why I said King of Swords. This could be somebody, I get the sense that you sort of already, you know them. Okay, so maybe it's not all a crazy telepathic link. It doesn't have to be crazy, but you know, maybe it's not all just a telepathic link. Maybe this is somebody that you actually already know. Like you physically know and have met this person, and then there's a reconnection here. I'm getting you could meet where there's a lot of showboating, so it could be at like an industry event, depending on what industry you're in, or a work thing, or it could be, you know, an overseas work thing. Could be even in a meeting of some kind. Anything else for where they're gonna meet? I feel like there's going to be a lot of people wanting your person's attention. I feel almost that this person, don't get put off at all, because this person really does only have eyes for you. Okay, but this person has like flocks of women around them. I don't know, it's something about their energy that is just so nice and inviting, and you know, a lot of females in particular I'm getting flock to this person for advice and support, and they're just so loving because of it. They just, you know, everybody wants to kind of get with him, but he'll talk to them and he'll be like, oh no, it's not this one. I feel this person really admires your brain and the way you think and the way you speak. They find that very, very sexy, very, very attractive. Now remember, this did come up in reverse, so he was actually looking at her with a mask on. So you may be not feeling like quite yourself when you meet this person. You may be feeling like you know, you're wearing stuffy clothes or something that's not really you, or you may be carrying yourself in a different way. You could be a performer or a dancer, or somebody who is there for like, not is there for entertainment, but sort of, yeah, like you could be you know, somebody like that. So you feel like you're not showing your true self, but this person cannot take their eyes off of you to the extent where, you know, it's upside down. They're really blocking out their adoring fans, or you know, their flocks of followers to look at you. So I feel like you're definitely going to know them when you see them, or you're gonna maybe not like, oh, this is my soulmate, but you're gonna notice them because they are gonna notice you. You're very intriguing to this person, but it's not until you have the conversation that you're like, ah, this is him. Okay, so timing. Okay, so we have Cancer and Gemini. So could meet during Gemini season but not get the chance to speak properly. I feel like this person will reach out or, you know, find some way to reconnect with you. So you may see each other first, not be able to talk because of whatever the situation is, and then reconnect after that, and that's when you have the conversation and it's like roots. You feel at home instantly. It's like, that's what I just keep getting. Oh, this is my person. So yeah, 2 and 8. So you instantly value each other and like start the merging process. Okay, you might get pregnant quickly. 1 and 5, you may not talk to each other, but there's this telepathic connection going on when you first meet, and you stay on this person's mind. So part 2, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Love to hear the comments of how it resonates down below. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. So this is, oh my gosh, the arms. This is your reading. You chose the Fairy Cross and the the green one, the Fight. Sorry, I cannot pronounce that. So we are going to do your reading with you and your soulmate, you and your person. I just want to quickly see if I got the it took me ages to find that before as well. I'm not going to find it in time. Okay, but I know this is to do with the heart chakra. It's a healing stone. It's great for anxiety and depression. And just bringing in joy and love and stuff. So let's start off and see if there are, or there will be, some angel messages for you guys, for you and your person. Some advice for you guys while you're on your journey or as you come together. So sorry guys. Some advice for pile number 3. So this is an astral travel connection, okay? So you guys may be an astral traveler who watched behind her eyes. Lord, that got a bit freaky for me. Technically though, I don't think you can actually jump into another person's body while evicting their body. I think you can look through somebody else's eyes. I've done that, I've seen that. But I don't think you can actually inhabit the person's body and their awareness is no longer there. Like you can't take what isn't yours. But it was a little bit scary though. So for ask, say angels, where is my man? I read this as feminine, read this as masculine. It really doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine or male or female or whatever gender, however you identify yourself. It's just there is a masculine and feminine energy in every relationship. So I just simply refer to her. This is her or him. If you are the him and you relate more to this side, and this is the her in your situation or the him or the whatever, it really doesn't matter. Don't get caught up in the labels, okay? Ooh, a daydream. This was an extra card. You're the only one that got an extra card. So I'm going to shuffle these while I'm talking. So ask. So, you know, if you want to be in union with your soulmate, your person, you're being told to ask. Pray on it. Like, oh God, please bring me my beloved soulmate so that we can share the rest of our lives together, or whatever it is, however you want to say it. But ask. And your soulmate is being told to be honest with themselves. I feel like this person's saying, oh yeah, I'm really happy. I'm so happy. You know what? I don't need anybody. You know, I'm better off by myself. I love being single. They don't. Okay? They're being told to be honest with themselves. I feel that you both daydream about this connection. Both daydream about finding your other half, so to speak. oh, sorry, your other half, so to speak, even though, you know, you're whole, but, you know, this person that is out there, and it feels like I'm getting that they belong to you. I would never normally use those words, so that must be a channeling right there. But yeah, like this person belongs with you. So if you are ready for your union, or you feel, or you can ask to be made ready, like I want to be ready, I want to be comfortable with going into union, I want to be comfortable with marriage, I want to be ready, I want to feel, you know, so you could ask that. And I feel like your person, as you're doing these, you know, prayers and affirmations and asking, your person is coming to a realization, and they're being honest with themselves about how they really feel in regards to a union and marriage and you know, relationships and whatever it is. So let's see. So this is going to be the shared energy between you guys. Shared energy between pile 3 and their person. Divine guidance. Marriage. I didn't speak about marriage in any of the other piles, you know, but since this pile side, I'm like, marriage. So divine guidance. What was you like as a child? What was your childhood? You know, the energy you experienced as a child, as a baba. What did your person experience as a child? I feel like I wanted to pick 2, and I don't do that. Why? It's messing with my heart. It's annoying. I don't know what to do about that. You've got too many extra cards. I'm putting that down there. Sorry, we'll read that as an extra. Oh, we both got a green, eh? There's a purple and green theme here, so a lot of forgiveness energy, the crown chakra as well, heart chakra with the green. What are you like as an adult? What is your person like as an adult? What energy are you going to be bringing into this connection or into this relationship? What energy is your person going to be bringing into this relationship or this connection? And these are additionals. And, you know, how's this union happening? How's it going down? What's happening in the union? Then we're going to be nosy and see the sexy stuff. What is the sexy stuff? Well, we're about to find out. We'll get timing and how you guys meet as well. So, possibilities, obviously. So, what is your sexual attraction? Damn. Hope it ain't like that. What is their sexual attraction towards you? How's it going down? Oh my god, DMX. Can you guys believe it? What? I love him. So sad. I love me some DMX. I just can't believe it. So, your connection, can you see the heart, how it's kind of coming together? Your connection is one that is really meant to be in a fortified union. So marriage is simply the commitment we make in our hearts to one another, regardless of whether we sign a piece of paper or anything like that. But I'm hearing young love. Some of you lot could be young in this connection already, but it doesn't have to be. But some of you may end up having children, or you could be from different religious backgrounds as well. But it's something about wedding these 2 energies of who you are together, okay? There's a lot of green here, so I feel this is a very heart-centered connection. There is a lot of love between you guys, okay? And I think union is something that you're both kind of looking for. You may have different ideas about whether you're doing it at a mosque or a church or whatever, but you both want the same thing ultimately. You may also have a lot of wise friends and, you know, have a lot of wise counsel, or you may both be strong members in whatever religious group you kind of are part of. Like you may be like I don't know, a strong member of the church or the mosque or temple or whatever. So yeah, but I just feel as though there's this kind of not letting go energy. I feel like you both kind of have this self-worth. Yeah, you both have like a good, I know what I'm worth, I know what I want, and I know what I'm worth energy. I feel like you're both quite open as well. As long as people recognize, like open to relationships and loving people, whatever, as long as they recognize that, you really value love, like love relationships. Some of you may know people that have arranged marriages, not all of you though, or heard about them, or you know, even these shows like Married at First Sight, and you're like, oh, that seems cool, but I want to love marriage. Like you want to marry for love, both of you. This is what I'm getting here. So, childhood. Queen of Raphael. So, you may have had a female figure that you really, really looked up to. I'm getting that you kind of mini-me wanted to be a lot like this person, whether it be your grandmother, your mother, or a sister, or a sibling, sorry. A cousin, an aunt, whatever. But this person was just pure femininity to you. I feel like you may have grown up with quite a psychic, this person being quite psychic as well, so their word was kind of gospel. Anything they said, their advice that they gave to you was very, very cherished, and their word was really well sought after. I feel as though you are quite a lot like this person. You are a very psychic person. I feel like you and this person may have had quite a strong bond because they saw a lot of themselves in you, in that you was very sensitive, psychic, intuitive, very loving. You could have been the kind of person as well, whether you was a boy or girl, who liked to play with dolls and, you know, had all your babies lined up and you had all the kids. When you was like 5, you had about 10 kids because, you know, you had your 10 dolls and whatnot. I do feel as though you're somebody who's dreamed about your wedding day or relationship ideal from a very, very young age. I feel like you could have been the type of person to even speak about it with older people, be like, yeah, when I get married I'm gonna do this and my husband's gonna look like this, and you know, that sort of thing. I feel like he was really well loved and really well nurtured. You had a lot of kind and understanding people around you, and you yourself turned out to be, as a child especially, you was very kind and understanding. Your person was very well loved and very well nurtured as well, and this is why I feel this is the sharing energy, this great self-esteem, because it's like you both had really nice childhoods, childhoods where a lot of similarity. See how we've got the top 2 dolphins in both pictures? So there was somebody in both of your childhoods that really understood you or really got you, because, you know, dolphins communicate and are very intelligent. I feel like they were very bright, and I do feel like you were very bright. I feel like from a young age both of you were very emotionally intelligent and had great reasoning skills, and even, you know, quite a good sense of responsibility without being bogged down by it at the same time. So yeah, I feel like your person was somebody who may have had a few health issues when they were younger, but they learned to love themselves and, you know, have a lot of respect and even admiration for themselves. And that sounds weird because that's not normally things we talk about. You like, people look down on you admiring yourself, but you should admire yourself, especially if you've been through hardships, despite their differences. So they may have had something that made them a little bit different when they were younger. I don't feel that it's something that you would be able to spot or even know about now as an adult, but I feel like when they were younger, for some of you, yeah, maybe, but for the majority of you, I don't think it is. But I feel like I'm hearing speech impediment for some of you as well. But it's something that they still learned and loved themselves. And I feel like this is somebody very good natured, that they could kind of laugh at themselves. If it took them 10 minutes to say one thing, they would eventually start laughing, like, oh, I finally got there in the end. Like, this is a very well-natured, good-natured person. I feel like you are both really good babies. Like, you know, the babies that you can just feed and put down and they're just giggling and happy. I feel like you are both very good-tempered as children. Again, I just feel that you had a very strong support system, very strong emotional connection with somebody. Now, for this person, it could have been more of a sibling that they had a very strong support network with, or connection with. And I feel like for you, it could have been more of a mother figure, an aunt or a grandma or somebody like that. It could have been a sibling as well, but I do feel like it's somebody older. Yeah. So going on to adulthood, I feel as though this person, especially if they were like a sickly child, oh, now they ripped. Yeah, look at the chest on this fool. Oh, it's called New Beginnings in this. No, Leap of Faith. Look at the chest on Leap of Faith. Wowza. Now, this person they could be a bit younger than you. They don't have to be though, but they could be. It's like they've got a lot of ace and a 0 card. So maybe they were an only child, or I get that this person just doesn't have a lot of baggage. Maybe they did just have a very nice childhood and they just, just didn't have a lot of baggage. So they're on this new journey in a sense, but I feel like it's more of a, not that they're brand new, but it's more that the way people see them and respond to them is very different now. It's a very new journey. I still feel they have a strong connection with whoever it was that they had a strong connection with when they was younger. Them and this person have a steadfast relationship, very strong friendship, and they're very loyal. This person may be going into a new career or experimenting with new ways of expressing themselves, because obviously this is talking about a leap of faith. Oh, for some of you, you know what it is? This person hasn't had a lot of romantic relationships. That's what it is. Yeah, they haven't had a lot of romantic relationships. Now, they are somebody who, equally like you, has dreamed about, their partner and their wife or their husband or whatever when they were younger. And I feel like they sort of are looking for it, but they're acting like they're not. Does that make sense? They're like, yeah, I'm fine. Just, yep, I love my life the way it is. But really, they are searching for their person. And I feel like the person that they're very close with knows this, even if they don't say it. Whereas but I don't feel they've had that much experience. I feel like they're a bit green in the area of love or relationships. And I feel like as well, people the way people react to them now is a little bit off-putting to them. Like, if women are like falling over themselves to be with them, it kind of makes them shrink away, and they have to get the nerve up to really take that chance. I'm not saying that they're a virgin or anything. They could be, though. Who knows? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong if you're not, depending on your age. Nothing wrong with not being a virgin. Nothing wrong with not being a virgin if you are old enough and, emotionally able to really comprehend what you're doing with your body and genitalia. But anyway, that's another talk. Yeah, so I feel like they may not have had that many relationships, or they haven't had that many serious relationships. So now they're looking for love. I feel like you've had a few, okay? I'm not calling you a hoe, babes. I'm not doing that with your hoe ass. No, I'm joking. I'm really playing with you. I'm not calling you anything like that, but I feel like you know how to play the game a little better, okay? You've played the game of love. But I'm hearing love is a losing game. So maybe you resonate with that song. Maybe that's something that you've, experienced or you felt in the past. But they're quite, new to this. Whereas you know how to make a relationship work. But as an adult, you're somebody who likes to win. Like, you really want to win. Like, it does something to you if you don't win. You will turn into a baby. Little tantrum here and there. I feel like you could be the kind of person who's always 10 steps ahead as well. So you be plotting and scheming and shit, and not in a bad way though, but you just really will have like a plan, like always have a backup plan, have a plan or whatever. So sometimes it may be hard for you to be a bit centered in the moment. So grounding may be really helpful for you, because when we're always thinking so far ahead, this is where we can get a bit ungrounded sometimes. I feel like you are somebody who's very strategic, very clever and very fiery. Like, naturally, you've got quite a fiery spirit about you. Your person could be Aries. You could be Aries or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Taurus here. It can be absolutely any sign with this. And we've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces. And I do believe we had the Star card at one point. Where did that go? Something fell off. Oh, these. Yeah, we had the Star card. So this is a really big deal. I feel like this connection is a very pivotal moment in your lives for both of you. I feel like you really are working on having patience with yourself and others. You're really learning to withdraw from the drama if it doesn't serve you. And I feel like your person's learning how to actually believe in themselves and actually take a leap of faith in the things that they want to do. Because I feel that they have somebody supporting them, and that gives them the confidence to do that. And I feel like you will equally have somebody supporting you, saying, well, do you really want to waste your time and energy on petty arguments or anything like that? So you both really just grow as people. Like, it's not you having to go through, I'm not saying that you've never been through hardships. I'm sure you probably both have. You know, everybody's got their hardships in life. But it's not the hard knock, it doesn't come across as like hard knock life, you're going to have to learn this for yourself, nobody's there for you. It seems like you have a very good, strong support system. Okay, so the energy that you're coming into the relationship or the connection with is the Chariot. You know what it is that you want, and you want to be heading in the same direction as that person. Okay, I'm ready for babies now. Baby, I got a biological clock. So, you know, let's make this happen. Let's couple up. Let's partner up. For some of you, you could be meeting this person overseas, or be about to travel and then you come into contact with this person, or yeah, like I said, meet them overseas. I'm hearing maybe some of you have a big project, and after you've done this big project, you're telling yourself, that's when I'm going to be ready and I'm going to start looking for my husband, because I want to have babies. Okay, that's what I'm getting for some of you. Not everybody's going to want to have babies, but that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. 8 of Ariel. Yeah, I feel like you're not going to meet through work or through some sort of project, okay? 8 of Ariel. This person is going to be ready to let you teach them a lot. Sounds good. They know that they don't know as much as you do about certain things, especially when it comes to maybe love. It's not that you need to know, like, oh, the rules when it comes to love, but maybe when it comes to relationships, love isn't a good example, because they know everything about when it comes to love, as do you, as does everybody. But maybe when it comes to relationships, romantic ones, they are still new, and they're okay with letting you take the lead. And I feel like you really are. You're really going to take that lead, okay? Yeah, and they're cool with that. I feel like you guys may bond over your love of, I'm hearing a TV show, but I'm seeing books here, so it could be books or something. But there's a common interest that you both have. This person really thinks you're very sexy, very smart. I think it's the smartness that is like a very big turn on for this person as well. So the Moon card, yeah. So this is again Pisces energy. So that's really strong. Pisces, Cancer energy. Sometimes I take it as Cancer as well. So in this card, to me it says, you know, they're very sexually attracted to you, and you kind of fulfill all their desires. This is like Hasta in Vedic astrology. Hasta is milk and honey. So this person sees you as like milk and honey, very nourishing, very nurturing to the soul, being around you. They may really like your boobs, but I feel like they really like your butt, your face, your hair, everything about you. Weird, not in that weird way, but we know this, like men sometimes marry women like their mothers. I feel like that will be the kind of thing, like there's something about you that's kind of similar to, or you know, a grandmother or an aunt or something, to a feminine role model or a feminine woman that they really admire. Something about you that is similar, that's why they have this sort of attraction to you. I'm also getting this, it's a very unconscious pull. They may not know why they're, you know, so attracted to you, but they really, really are. It's very primal, it's very deep down. It's just something that comes out of them, and they just feel so, you know, attracted to you and trust you as well, is what I'm getting. You're attracted to them. You're attracted to them because you feel like they ain't gonna cheat. Or you're attracted, not like you're just attracted to them, but it's like, it's not even like, oh, they put you on a pedestal and worship you, kind of, but it's like, this person knows what they got. You're like, yeah, they know what they've got with me. They don't want to see me with nobody else. So they're really trying to show me like how much they want to be with me. They do not want to see me with anybody else. And they'll kind of do anything to make it work. Not that you should take advantage of that, and I don't think you will. And either way, it'll balance itself out because you lot are soulmates anyway. And I'm no, scratch that. But I feel like that the fact that they want you so much and they see you as something so special and so, you know, oh my God, anybody would be so happy to be with her. Anybody, I'm very lucky, sort of thing. That is very attractive to you. I feel like as well, gentle giant, like this person is so freaking nice. They're so good looking and they don't realize it. That's what I'm getting. They don't really know how attractive they really are. Equally, I think you're very attractive, very, very beautiful and very sensual. This person just finds you to be gorgeous. So, the High Priestess. Okay, so your connection's gonna start. See, this is the second house, the Taurus, and then we've got number 2 here. So your connection is gonna start where you're bonding over, is it spiritual beliefs or values? Like, yeah, spiritual beliefs, core values, belief systems, self-worth, how much money you make or how much money you aspire to make, even style and taste, even food you guys could be bonding over. It could be seafood in particular, or you could have watched that new Netflix documentary Seaspiracy and be absolutely disgusted as I was and be bonding over that. But I feel like it's gonna, you know, start in a place where you're both very open to each other and both very open to each other's energies and really connecting and really bonding over that. I feel like the feminine in particular is going to be very welcoming and very open to receiving the masculine energy in this connection, and it actually enables this person to feel quite confident in themselves and actually approach you in a way that they may have not done before with anybody, and actually leave behind any kind of worry that they don't know what they're doing. Like, you know how I said, oh, you know more about this person in love, and then I said, oh no, actually that's not the case, you know more about them in relationships. That may be what they're thinking. They may think, oh, this person knows more about love than me. And as you know, they have this relationship, this connection with you, they realize you don't know any more about love than they do. You have known a bit more about relationships, but they know about love and they know how to love you, you know. So yeah, I feel as though there could be some travel involved here. I really am getting that you guys may connect through traveling. A cruise, okay, a little something. Do they even do cruises now with this whole COVID thing? Depends when you're watching it. And then what are these cards here? So daydreaming. I feel like you guys are still both really daydreaming of this perfect love, of this, you know, love that you are wishing for. And I do feel that you will get it. It will be a dream come true for you guys. You're about to meet your person. I don't want to say like perfect relationship, but yeah, I feel like you're both manifesting it and making it happen. So let's see a time scale. I don't know why I said scale. Time scale for you guys. Okay, there's a lot of Piscean energy here. So we've just come out of Pisces season. So what does that mean? If it's South Node life, that's 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Ooh. Some of you may be leaving behind the value systems or the religious systems or the principles of your family, or they are changing, or you're changing your family's value systems or something like that. When that takes place, that may be when you guys meet, because when you meet this person, you're both going to be grounded, whereas right now I feel like you both go into your little fantasy about each other as a way to escape, but you're going to be more stable and more grounded when you meet this person. So you may have gone through some South Node getting rid, because South Node is excretion, it's getting rid of the things that no longer serve us. And when you have a bloody planet with the South Node, it freaking drains it. I have my sun with my South Node, yay, conjuncting it, and it's been a big drain on my ego. You know, I was meant to be a famous who knows what by now, but I ended up doing tarot cards with my hands because, you know, I feel a bit bad about having an ego sometimes. But yeah, so these things that you guys are feeling bad about, whether it be like earthly comforts or earthly pleasures, you know, even somebody here may have attitudes towards sex that are a little bit immature or just don't serve them, or preventing them from having orgasms, or, you know, whatever. And you kind of heal that, and then this is when you're going to meet this person. So we've just come out of Pisces season. I wouldn't say next Pisces season, but it could be next Pisces season, depending on what time you're watching this. It could be Virgo season, okay, because we've got the earth element, and then it's Pisces season in reverse. So okay, what else? We want to see how you guys are going to meet. How are you gonna meet? I feel like for some of you, you could have already met this person, so it could be meet again. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, you're gonna meet King of Swords. Through work, I'm really getting. Some of you do modelling. Not all of you though, but there could be like a modelling job coming up. Or you could meet this person while someone's at work and the other person's not at work. So it could be in like a bar or just somewhere where one person's working and the other one's not. So one person's really like dressed up. For some of you, it is as a relationship or connection ends that you step into this. Or somebody makes a choice to leave a connection. That they meet you and they see you. But I feel like they may act like they're not really looking at you or interested, but they keep stealing glances every time you turn your back. I also think this person thinks you are very, very pretty, like in the face especially, very pretty. They like your hair, they like how you dress. There may be a little bit of an age difference, so somebody here may just be a little bit more immature or more on the mature side, energetically speaking. Okay, so that is your reading pile number 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Check out my other pick of cards and my star sign readings that are going up. I'm going to be doing generals and then who's coming towards you. And leave me a comment if it resonated. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, pile 4. We are finally at your reading. So let's see what gonna go down between you and your soulmate. How are you guys gonna get together? Oh, Earth Angel just flipped around. So you guys may be Earth Angels or dealing with an Earth Angel. You are a light worker who's come to the earth to teach about love. Nice. Now, if you chose pile 4, you chose the Tektite, Moldavite, and Herkimer diamond pendant, and the watermelon tourmaline. So this connection is going to have a lot of energy into it, and I feel like you're going to have weird circumstances around the connection or around how you meet, or weird things will happen sometimes and it'll be like, that's a mad one, don't really understand it. But at the same time, you'll both be very grounded and stable in this connection. Something about this is going to make you feel safe. It's going to make you feel alive. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're very much in the moment with this connection, and it's a very heart-based. They've all been very heart-based, if I'm being absolutely honest, but it's a very heart-based connection. I feel like there'll be a lot of healing of any stuff that you guys need to heal, but then there'll be a lot of new love and new emotions being shared between you guys. Okay, so this person may also gift you a nice piece of jewelry, just saying. Lucky you. Okay, pile 4. Especially for something, not like something that was broken before, or yeah, maybe. Anyway, for pile 4 and their person, what is the advice? So you guys may be Earth Angels. We've seen that already. Ask in the same position. I want another one because I've just shuffled. Look how big this flipping deck is, and I've got the same bloody card as pile 3. That's crazy. Okay, so you're being told to ask, so you can just simply say, infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only, please, my most loving, most light guides and angels, please assist me through this reading. For pile 4, don't say that bit, but please assist me in, you know, bringing in my soulmate into my life, or my life partner, or twin flame, or whatever it is that you guys resonate with. And listen. Ooh, ask and listen. Okay, so the ask is really there for you guys. Listen, because you will get answers. And for your person, opportunity to forgive. So your person is having a situation where some stuff's gone down, you know, stuff be going down in life, and they may be a little bit emotionally sensitive, or had been dealing with somebody who's emotionally sensitive. I feel like if they get more in tune with themselves and honour their emotional sensitivity, they will see that they may be working with some ascended masters. But to do that, they really need to cancel, clear and delete any fears or any worries around anything, and focus on what is that they desire. I'm also hearing like that they need to get grounded. What about you? Crown chakra and focus on service. So if you get nervous, focus on service, and just change the shift of energy and the direction that things are going in, because sometimes you may have a hard time realizing when to trust your own intuition, or calling it time to go too soon or not quick enough, and that could be affecting your money as well sometimes. I don't know why you're getting this big long reading. Have more fun, play, you know, enjoy yourself. So yeah, ask and, you know, tune into your own intuition and your own guidance, because I really feel as though you are being guided, you are really being assisted very, very lovingly by your angels and guides. I also see your person slowly stepping into the energy of forgiveness and understanding why certain things happen sometimes, because it actually presents us with an amazing opportunity to forgive. Now, if you're Christian, you don't have to be Christian, but you know, the whole Bible and a lot of religious texts, Jesus Christ's whole message was like forgiveness, and to have the beautiful gift of being able to forgive another and step into that lovely, wonderful energy that is just out of this world when you really step into it. Somebody has to kind of do you wrong. So it seems weird to say, oh, an opportunity to forgive, like, oh, it's a gift. But it really is to let go of all those negative thoughts and feelings towards another and see love when you look at them. Also forgiving yourself and forgiving them is really just such a gift, like letting go of the whole sin complex and all that kind of stuff. So yes, so the energy that is connecting you guys, I'm seeing 4 of Ariel and 4 of Raphael. So you're both a bit bored in a situation, but you don't want to let go. So maybe you guys are already at this time in a relationship with other people, or one of you's in a relationship and one of you's not. You're not letting go of the belief that you have a person and that person is out there for you. I don't think either one of you. And I feel like once you meet each other, you're going to just love each other so much that you're not going to want to let go. It can also talk about a bit of stubbornness here as well, having trouble asking and listening, asking for help, asking for support from people or your guides and angels, or even being able to let go of whatever needs to be let go of in order to forgive a situation, a person, or a place. But let's see. So what is the energy connecting pile 4 and their person? 9 of Ariel. I just saw that as well, and I thought, let me not read it. So you both have this dream and you're just heading towards it. You're both very independent people. Soul wise, I feel like you've been doing your thing, they've been doing theirs, you know, other planets, other places, other times, other dimensions, whatever, or this one, you know. But I feel as though you've pretty much done it alone thus far, but you believe that something good is coming to you, and so does your person. So you're on this path, you're just going down it, you really don't know where it's going to lead, but you believe that there is going to be this pot of rainbow. It's also about learning to find happiness and gratitude in your moment now, finding something to be happy enough to want to be present in this moment, okay? So this is a very grounded energy. I'm almost getting like leaving your imprint on the earth. I was here. So you're making your mark. You're leaving a legacy, or not even necessarily a legacy, but a history, a story. Okay, so what was your childhood like? 5 of Michael, okay. What was your person's childhood like? I did get a sense that the childhood card there was going to be a bit... What are you like as an adult? And what is your person like as an adult? What is the energy you're going to be coming into this relationship with? What is the energy your person's going to be coming into this relationship with? Second time I've had 6 of Ariel as well. Some of you may have wanted to pick, was it pile 2 or pile 1? Can't remember. And what is the energy of this connection, you know, once it's running? Okay, let's just see the sexiness. Okay, so what is the sexual attraction? What's the sexual attraction for you towards your person? Why are you sexually attracted to them? Why are they sexually attracted to you? And what's it gonna be like? Felt like I wanted to there. Okay, and let's just give you a angel oracle card. So we will also look at timing and how you're going to meet as well, to get a brief idea. Oh, these long readings and my posture. feel like too. Oh, they got a message for you, babes. Okay, over there, babes. They're giving you 2 cards. So, 5 of Michael. You had to learn not to be triggered. You had to learn when to let it go. You may have had many opportunities to forgive people, and you may have actually taken them as a child. This is really learning not to let people drag you back in your mind to a point in time that doesn't serve you. When we go backwards or forwards, when we're thinking in our mind about the future excessively or in the past, the future brings anxiety, the past brings depression, but ultimately, what powers this body is our consciousness. So when we're projecting our consciousness elsewhere, we're not actually grounded in our body and fully immersed, enjoying our moment here and now. So I feel like that's something that you've learned about. That's something that you've learned to do. You've learned how to ground and how to actually appreciate what's going on here and now around you, and when to cut cords. I feel like you may have had to let go of some childhood friends as well. Also, this idea that life isn't fair and that's just the way it is. There may have been situations where people weren't very fair to you, or you had nasty words or teasing, kind of spiteful kind of energy towards you. But you learned, rather than wanting to see these people get calmer or, you know, wishing them anything bad or obsessing over it, just letting it go. Just letting it go, moving forward. Well, I don't need that energy around me, thank you very much, let me take my energy elsewhere. And I feel like as we see the progression, we've gone from a 5 of Michael, so maybe feeling like you was missing something or someone, or maybe when I grow taller, or maybe when I get prettier or slimmer or smarter, people won't treat me like this. But as soon as that thought would have entered your mind, it kind of would have left, because you realise, no, that's not true. So you made this progression from a 5 to a 10, and because of this, I feel like you are a very lucky person, and you got a lot of good karma, a lot of good dharma, a lot of good energy around you, because I don't think you're spiteful. I feel that you hold your ground and you stand your ground, and you value yourself, but you're not going to get caught up in other people's mess or what you think their lesson is. You know what it means to you, you know what your lesson is in that situation, and you keep going. So with your person, I feel like they could have been brought up in a very strict religious setting, or not even, it doesn't have to be religious, because religion is just simply how the values that we choose to live our life by. So your person may have had very strong morals or values. Now, with the 4 of Pentacles showing up during the reading, I do feel that your person still has those very strong morals and values, which is wonderful and great. But I feel like some of them may be holding them back from being able to forgive certain things. And, you know, they're missing that wonderful opportunity that I spoke about of forgiveness. So it's kind of like, well, it should be done this way, and why isn't it? Well, you know, I don't respect that person because I would never do that, but you're not them. It's not your lesson. It's not for you to decide the karma or the what they deserve, because you are not them. So I feel like your person may struggle with that. And, you know, there are a lot of people that think and feel like that. And it's not that they're bad people or even bad-minded. It's just that they can't get past the idea of a black and white, wrong or right. And that, you know, everybody is different and every situation is different. So it's usually with very good intentions that people think or feel like this, because they think they know what's best and they want the best for other people. But it can really hold them back sometimes. So yeah, I feel like your person may have grown up even with somebody who had very strong morals or values. So they themselves had them, but they would have had somebody who kind of passed them on or instilled that in them. Whereas you, even if you know your person did have strong morals or values, like a parental figure or something, you learned very quickly, or you got to a point where you just learned it's not worth it. If you didn't agree with what that person's saying, you just learned, oh, okay, That's how you feel, fair enough. I'm not saying that you don't stand up for yourself or you'll push over, don't think that at all. But you learn when to let go. You learn when there's not a point anymore in carrying it on. Whereas your person is quite stubborn. This is a very loving person. Like I said, their stubbornness comes out of love for others. I feel like they want the best for others, but part of that lesson is also learning what's best for themselves, and what's best for others isn't the same. So what would be best for themselves in a lot of these situations is let it go. So yeah, I feel as an adult, your person has also gone to a 10, okay? So they were on a 5 as well. Divine guidance is numbered 5. You see how you guys are mirroring each other here. Nice, I like it, it's cute. But they've gone to a 10 as well. So they have learned how to forgive. I want to say even if it's only the inner child, or how to forgive the parts that matter the most. Let's see what the cards here are saying. Let's just turn these over. Okay, so they are somebody who is very, very loving. This is naturally a very healing person. Just talking to this person and telling them like a few of your problems or whatever can heal you and kind of open heart chakra, open heart space. I feel like this is somebody who really gives a lot. They're very generous with their time, with their attention, with their finances as well. Whatever they've got, they will really give. Whereas when they were younger, they could have been quite, me, this is mine. Like they might have been funny about you touching their stuff. They still have this very independent nature, as do you, but I feel like this is somebody who's really learned to open up, to forgive and to give, and to learning how to be assertive but still be giving. So they've got boundaries. So with you, I feel like you've learned a lot when the time is right. Divine timing is really at work for you, okay? I don't know if your person is in a relationship or what is this? They may have had a relationship with somebody who has children or may have children, or they themselves might have children with this person. But as an adult, I feel like they are very, philanthropist? That's not how you say it though, philanthropic or something. And they may do a lot of work, supporting kids, supporting their self-esteem, or actual like medical, depending on how well off they are, they may actually pay for certain things to support children. This person may have a beard as well, because there's 2 pictures here with a beard. Whereas before, their assistance may have come with, terms and conditions. I feel like they are really, especially, passionate about helping children and people with children, because they see them as blameless. They see them as, obviously, well, children are blameless and innocent anyway, so yeah. Now, I feel in their love life, they have had their friends help them, set them up with people. Also, I feel like they go to their friends, ask their friends a lot what they think of so-and-so that they're seeing, if they've got chemistry with people. I feel like they may have had chemistry with a lot of people, with a few different people, and ask their friends about it, but something just didn't fully click. I do think this person has been in love before though, okay? Not this kind of love that you guys are about to have. No, this is different. I do think they've been in love before. Like the pile before, I don't really think that person had ever really been in love, whereas I feel like the feminine more had experienced some kind of loving relationship in that way. But yeah, so this person's coming in. You could meet them through a friend. there is going to be a lot of chemistry around you guys. When you guys touch, it may actually feel like electric. Okay, that song Electric by Lena Barres, something like that. Khalid. Yeah, it may feel electric. You guys may be friends first, but I feel like this person is steady falling in love with you, girl, boy. They are like, I feel like this person will fall in love with you quite quickly. I'm feeling like they're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna give my all, but they really want to give their all to you. But they've learned in the past that doesn't always work out, so they're holding back a little smidge, but they want to give to you. Okay. The Wheel of, and again, that doesn't, I'm not just like talking like financially, whatever. I mean like really give to you, like really get to know you, give you the time you need to, like, even romantically in a sexual sense, they could be really like giving, you know, they could really just make you feel good because they just really focused on you and your pleasure and whatnot. So the Wheel of Fortune and your love life, you're like, well, I've met so many duds before, it's due to go right for me. Okay, I feel like you are a very optimistic person. Even if things don't pan out the way that you want them to, you're like, oh, well, hey, plenty more fish in the sea. Don't use that app, it's awful. But, but you're very, you know, you're just able to dust yourself off. This is what I'm getting. You dust yourself off, you keep going as an adult, and it brings you lots of opportunities. Now, okay, so now with this Knight of Raphael, you're ready for love. You're coming in like, yeah, I feel like this is what I want. I feel like this person is the one. Yeah, so you feel like this person has swept you off your feet. And with the Sun card here, it's big love. Like you're very, very sexually attracted to them. You want to have their baby, okay? Even if you didn't want kids before this, you like, listen, this one, I want their baby. It's a very fruitful union. It's like a very true love connection. I feel like that's why you're just going to be so physically attracted to them. I feel like this person's got a very nice back as well. Their back is very sexy, very like muscular. Person could have red hair or any colour hair, but yeah, they could have red hair because they're redheads in this card. You guys could be getting down and dirty, like down and dirty. You could be making love in the great outdoors. Let's not use negative terms to associate, you know, with a beautiful spiritual lovemaking. But you feel really enhanced and revitalized by this person. Now, what's interesting as well is obviously you've got the Sun card. I'm not really going to show. It's not that bad actually. But on their part of how they're coming in, I feel like this person's going to light up. You see how one basket's lit up and then the other ones. I feel like this person's really, really focused on you. And they're going to like enhance you and kind of light up your life in a way that you've never experienced before. In a way that they've never even really wanted to before. I feel like this person likes to emotionally connect with people, but they see you as wow. They see you as something so special, and it's like you don't even really realize. I also get that they're getting like a divine inspiration to do this. This person may find you to be some sort of muse to them as well. They could feel really inspired by you, and there's a lot of fruit in both these pictures and flowers and stuff on this spread and like water. So I just get the idea that this connection is going to be very fruitful, whether that's, you know, bearing children or making loads of money, and you know, but there's a lot of abundance here in these cards. Okay, so you guys kind of like sustain each other, you give each other everything you need, but you are both still very independent people, and I feel like that's why you're going to vibe really well. I feel like you're gonna be highlighted to this person by their guides and their angels. You may even be highlighted as somebody who's a bit broken-hearted, somebody who's just not very trusting, somebody who's not open to relationships. Like I said, I do feel that you know, dust yourself off quite quickly, but you have had a few letdowns in love, because whenever I see this stay optimistic card in your love life, this lets me know that things have not been going too great. So you'll be meeting this person at a point where, could be after a period of solitude, of spending a lot of time by yourself, and thinking, you know what, I'm not really that into dating at the moment. I want to focus more on career, number 10, or I want to focus more on myself, my physical body, working out, whatever, number 1. That could be your mentality. But this person really wants to give to you, and they really want you to give them a chance, that's what I'm hearing. So they just find, oh, I don't need to cover that up. And they think that you're very intelligent, very witty, very clever, very sexy. And I'm almost getting like this brooding kind of energy that you come across to them. I feel like you can be very sharp-tongued in your own way when you're good and ready. I do feel that you have an optimistic energy, but I feel like as well, whatever energy you're in is a lot. It kind of expands. So if you're not in a good mood, you're not in a good mood. Everyone's not going to be, you're not going to be freaking optimistic all the time, like, hey. But if you're not in a good mood and you're in a room with people, they will feel it, because your energy is very expansive. Yeah, but you are really attracted to this person. They are really attracted to you, but they're not sure if you're going to give them a try. Like, if you're going to, you know, they may have it in their mind that you're pining over someone else, when I don't think you actually are. Okay, so what this relationship does for you guys and how it starts off is that you both let go of any self-confidence issues, any doubts, any fears or whatever, any worries. You let it go and you make the move towards each other. You take, oh nice, the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. So you take this fresh start, you take this leap of faith, and it gives you a fresh start, okay? And it turns into something committed, it turns into something real. You guys could end up spending a lot of time with each other at each other's houses before you move in together. But I do feel like this is something, a connection where you will like definitely move in together and live together. So also I feel as though, you know, once you take that leap of faith, you guys won't really be able to come out of the bedroom, only to get food and water and make some money. I also get hearing cryptocurrencies, so somebody may work with cryptocurrencies or shooting stars. There may be a lot of online stuff that you guys do. So let's see how you guys could meet. I heard they think you're amazing in bed, like a rocket in bed. I didn't even want to say that. Who even says that? A rocket? What? Explosive in bed? Is that what I was looking for? Something like that. Okay, I feel like somebody else already got 7 of Cups. How are these two gonna meet? How are they gonna meet their person? I feel like your person kind of watching you somehow, some way. If you've got a small business or whatever, they're gonna spend money with you. I feel like you kind of already know how you're gonna meet. Maybe you've already got an idea in your mind. There may not be a lot of options of how you could meet. There's sort of a very specific way. That I feel like the female in this will be doing her thing. She may be running her own business. She may, and I feel as though the male will spend some sort of money in there. Maybe even want to work together, invest in your business, or work with you on your business in a very unorthodox way. But they be looking, they come in and saying, yeah, you know, I want to buy this, or I'd like to work with you on this, I'd like to help you this. But believe they already got stars in their eyes for you. They've already been looking at you, thinking you're nice. Seeing seeing that you are doing things by yourself and they don't think you should bear that weight anymore. They'd love to like help you. You see Justice card, and then with the Six of Pentacles, it's like they want to balance something out for you. They want to take some of the load off. And I feel like as well, in the Justice card, she's got a blindfold over her eyes. I feel like you may meet this person. There's not even like a lot of online cards, but this one I'm getting. Some of you may meet this person, be speaking to them before you know what they look like. That's a weird one. And for some of you, this person thinks that you don't know how attractive you actually are. They think, wow, what? You're single. Like they're a bit shocked by it all. Okay, so timing. What is the timing for this? 9th house, faith. 12th house, escape. So this is Sagittarius season. But I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune because that's Jupiterian as well, okay? So when Jupiter moves into your natal sign for some of you, how long is that? That's like a 2-year thing now, isn't it? So Sagittarius again, I see. So it could be Sagittarius, Gemini season, or when some sort of significant planetary shift happens in regards to those planets. Or, you know, say it doesn't just have to be the sun that moves into Sagittarius. It could be the moon, or it could be, you know, Mercury or Venus or whatever. Some of you could be around your Venus return. Jupiter again. Wow. Look. Sagittarius, Jupiter, 9th house. Could be about to connect with a Sagittarius. Or just, what would I say? Sagittarius season, or we got the nodes still in Sagittarius, some sort of around eclipse season. It could be. Have we had eclipse season? I feel like we had, but we got more eclipses. We got like a 1. We got like a 1, 2 in the rest of the year. But I don't know. 2021 got me. I stayed away from certain things for a little while, so I need to get back into the gist of things. Some of you, it could be, for a lot of you, it could be when you're traveling actually. I'm hearing New Orleans for some of you. It doesn't have to be, because obviously this could be absolutely anywhere in the world. Greece for others of you. Even the Seychelles, is that how you say it? They may take you to the Seychelles. That's really nice. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed your reading. If it resonates, let me know down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and check out my other reads. I've got plenty of pick cards, and I'm also at the moment doing the general reads for the star signs, so sun, moon, rising or whatever, cross watching, go for it. And then I'm going to be doing the Who's Coming Towards You love reads for each sign as well. So keep an eye out for those. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.